I know you're somewhere, I'm trapped in.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the Lines and Tarot. I hope you can hear me over my very loud fans. Um, I have fans running in the background, but we're going to get started on my Got7 Career Reading. Before I get started, make sure to email me at thelinesandtarot@yahoo.com if you would like to purchase a reading from me. It could be a personal reading, one about your idol, a celebrity. And I do forms of video, and most all of my actual regular formats come with an audio recording of your reading and pictures of your cards. So go ahead and email me if you're interested. So Got Seven's reading, career reading for the next 4 months is actually quite confusing for me. It seems like there's not much going on, but then there's a lot going on. Everything seems like it's more so going on internally rather than externally. So I'm going to start off with my Sisoli. Um, I'm going to go ahead and start off with my Sisoli Oracle cards, okay? And these just have numbers, so I have the book to go with it. Now, this is number 25 in reverse. And 25 in reverse is talking about, the concept of it is the phrase for it is don't make any sudden moves. Okay. So whatever is going on with Got7 right now, advice, overall energy and advice for the next few months is not to be too rash, not to jump into things too quickly. Whatever ideas or whatever they're thinking about, they kind of need to slow their roll a little bit and really spend a little more time focusing on that. Okay. With that, I did draw a question that says, what kinds of feelings am I feeling right now? What kind of metamorphosis can I find to describe these feelings? So whatever they're going through as a group, whatever whatever they're about to do that they're being advised against, they're kind of wondering how they feel about this idea and if they should really go on through with it, and how is it going to make them feel? How will it affect the people around them? Okay. I don't know what these guys are up to, but it's something. So then we have card number 14 also in reverse. And this is actually saying support with a lot of strings attached takes joy out of it for everyone. So whatever they're going to do, because judging by these three cards, it kind of looks like they're going to do it anyway. Okay. And so the question that came out with this one is, what are my most important values? How are they reflected in my life and daily decisions? So whatever they're going to do, plan on doing, or if this is a single member out of the group that plans on doing something, it may be problematic. It may be something that once again, I feel like they definitely know better. They know better, and it's going to be something that they've thought about. They've spent some time thinking about it, but they're going to go ahead and continue with it anyway. Now, by the end, it's victory. So however they decide to play it, they will still end up overcoming what's going on. They'll overcome it. Um, and it's going to be, the question that came out is there something I should let go of to be able to move forward? And now I think that question comes in, and I think it's basically, even though they overcome the situation, I think that question comes in to say, should I have not made that decision? Should we have just let go of that idea instead of trying to push forward? Yeah, we won, but at what cost? Like, yeah, we're okay, but at what cost was it? Okay, just how this is kind of just how number 14 is kind of talking about their whatever problem that they're going to get into. Um, it's going to be pretty bad, but they will receive help. But that help is going to come at a price. That help is going to come. It's going to be costly for them. Okay. So I don't know what they plan on getting into. Quite frankly, I'm kind of afraid. But whatever they're going to be getting into is definitely something in the next few months. If it's one person or the group as a whole, is definitely something that is going to be probably socially unacceptable. Possibly, I have the human card and socialized card. Okay, so hopefully it's not something dehumanizing that they may do that will probably have other people or ethnic groups or anyone feeling really, really, bad about themselves or really uncomfortable. Uh, so I'm really hoping that's not the case. But human and social lives kind of come out, and I feel like it's whatever is going to happen within the next few months, whether it's, like I said, whether it's with the group or a particular member of the group, may be culturally insensitive, may be insensitive, and it will definitely be something that knew they will know would be insensitive, but they won't let it go. Now, this also could be social media. Now that I think of it, this can also be someone on social media saying some nonsense, some very possibly inappropriate things, like feeling like they need to jump in an argument that is not about them and not listen to people, fans telling them to stay in your lane or this is not where you need to be. We know that there is one of them who likes to do that, but this seems like something like that may happen again. Okay, so they're gonna have to be very careful when it comes to socializing with other people, being online, being very careful of their concept for their next music video or next comeback. Okay, so I'm gonna put the oracles away. So the next oracles that kind of come out are Triumph of Lies in reverse and then Sacrifice. Now, Triumph of Lies in reverse is kind of talking about basically don't go overboard. It's not as bad as you're trying to make it to be. Like almost like saying like you're being very dramatic, you're doing too much. Um, that's kind of what that is saying. Then we also have Sacrifice. Now, it seems like there may be, if anything, if let's say, and the number 7 is sacrifice, so sacrifice 7. So let's say one of them, it's like 1 and then 7. These are the numbers. Let's say one of them messes up. I feel like sacrifice 7 is possibly some of them may having to put this person in check or speak about or on this person's behalf, but saying, something along the line, oh, like, I'm disappointed that they would say that or something like that. But whatever the case may be, there's definitely going to be a sort of they're going to have to give some things up. Okay, they're going to be taking they may take a few L's in the next few months because of somebody's mistake. Okay, so then the last two oracles cards I have are 71 and 40. So it's telephone and mountain. And again, this is kind of talking 71 telephone is talking about bad kind of business making and running your mouth, basically kind of like saying things that you're not supposed to be saying, making bad decisions, putting it out there that you're making bad decisions and just kind of not staying in your lane again. That's kind of what telephone is about. Mountain is like that hurdle that you're going to have to cross and that need for security. So let's say it's somebody runs their mouth and then they head for the hills. Like it's going to be a place that they're going to have to try to seek out for some sort of protection or safety against basically the mess that they created. Okay, so let's go into the tarot. So like I was saying, it was kind of difficult because doing their career reading overall, I was getting more so of a particular member. I think I know who it is, but you never know. So I'm not going to name anyone. I'm pretty sure you guys could probably guess. somebody who possibly runs their mouth on social media and says inappropriate things. Okay, so for that, this is my tattoo tarot, by the way. So basically, what I'm getting for this is there some like this again. I keep feeling like there's an individual person that I'm talking about here, and not necessarily the whole group. But there's an individual person who does not have enough confidence in themselves, and they're very indecisive, and they're not going to make up their minds about things. And that is causing a bit of trouble within the group. And I feel like it's kind of slowing things down. Now, I used two different decks before, because I was trying to figure out which deck I felt more comfortable using. And I was getting this card of betrayal a lot. So somebody is going to do something again that kind of ends up betraying the team or throwing the team off. Okay. It's going to be like a backstab kind of move. It's going to be a move where whatever it does ends up reflecting on the whole team and doesn't benefit anybody. Page of Pentacles come up with again somebody's more focused also kind of on like maybe they're going to try to learn from whatever situation they cause. Maybe they will try to learn, but it seems like money will kind of be coming out of their pocket from this. Whatever this will be coming up, it's going to actually cause the group or possibly the company to actually lose money. Yeah, and with the Hermit in reverse, it's definitely social media. It's definitely social media. So, oh God, I'm sorry. It's just this person. It's possibly Jackson. I really anyway. So yeah, this person may get online and like I said, run their mouth, say and do all kinds of crazy things, be very culturally insensitive, and kind of really, really throw everyone else for a loop. And basically the only advice card in here is for him to kind of try to hold out after he creates that mess. That's basically it. Because the last time when I used a different deck, but I decided I didn't want to use that one, the ending was it was definitely the company is not going to back this person. I don't think the company is going to back or try to protect this person who messes up. They're going to let them basically leave them to dry, leave them to hang out and dry, okay? If I use that term correctly. But yeah, so let's move on to the last tarot cards that I drew. Is because I don't know if they're having a comeback in the next 4 months. So I just drew, and yeah, they're in the process of working on a comeback, but it may not be as successful as they want it to be. Okay, and I don't think JYP may like the song. I don't know. It's somebody who may not be too fond of the song, possibly JYP in particular, or someone who's going to be overseeing the music. It doesn't look like they're going to pretty much like it too much. And that's about it. That's all we have for Got7. I hope you guys enjoy the reading. I know you guys are probably seeing my BTS tablecloth. Yeah, I wanted to find some other K-pop tapestries, some K-pop tapestries, and I cannot find any. I found a few BTS ones, so I picked up like 5. But if anybody knows where I can get any K-pop tapestries of other groups, just leave a comment, let me know. And till next time, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, let me know if you enjoyed the reading. Hit me up for any other readings. Bye. Toodles.